Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So tell me, please, how are you today? How is your mood and what's the weather like in your city? And how is your work? Тетяна Горіна.
Good evening. My mood is good. Yesterday I was on duty, and today I have a work day, and I'm a little tired now, but the weather is fine, not hot, not cold, and I hope we will have interesting class now.
Okay, thank you. Олена Калініна.
Good evening. The weather is changeable like a woman's mood. If it was raining in the morning, now it's sunny. I have good mood and full readiness to learn. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. Олена Качанова.
Good evening.
Yes, I read about the sirens. They are in all Ukraine, to be honest now. So if you want, you should go, not if you want, but you should go to the shelter and you can watch video in the recording because I have to work. I must work.
Yes, thank you very much. I understand it. My husband is going to go to the сховище, забула.
Shelter.
Shelter, to the shelter. Shelter, yes.
So English is not so important.
remember,
If
no.
you live in a skyscraper or something like this, in a high building, so it's better to stay in the shelter. Better to go in the shelter.
Yes, but I counted that from first signal we have 10 or 15 minutes. So I have this time. My mood was good before this siren. The weather is very fine, a bit cold in the morning and enough warm in the day, and I walked today and I prepared to English, so I wanted to listen to us, but maybe I was absent. I will absent, maybe.
I will be absent. Okay, just write in chat and that's all. So it's normal. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Олена Ковтюк.
Hello. My mood was good before this sound, but now I am in hospital at work and I must to work, and I'll try to learn English if my patients not be турбувати мене.
If my patients won't disturb me, disturb me.
Yes. My mood is good. The weather is fine, not hot, not cold. Only there are many dim. Forest. The forest are
Forest fires.
Yes, the forest are fires, and there are many smoke in our town.
Yes.
Smoke in our town. Yes, and that's all.
Okay, thank you. And Анастасія Запорожець. Anastasia can't answer. Oksana Dolgan.
Good evening. My mood is good. I was working at the first part of the day, and I want to say that the weather in the morning is colder than during the day, and it is difficult to choose the clothes. What I should to clothes in the morning, because it's really different in the morning and in the day, during the day.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your answer. Anna.
Good evening. I have a good mood because I finally went to my parents. They living in Poland. So a few days I don't hear sirens. It is good, but I already wait this moment, this day when I come back to Ukraine. I really wait for it because this is my place, and even if I hear sirens in Ukraine, I feel calm and peace.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ірина Ковтюк. Okay, then Ivanka.
Good evening.
I
work today. I have difficult working day because I took part in 3 operations. I made anesthesia to 3 patients, but I'm glad because my patients is fine, and operations were successful. My mood was good before this awful signs. Yes. The weather in my city is good, and I am ready to study English now.
Okay. Anesthesia. And yes, my patients not is, but are. My patients are.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, and Tetiana Kasyanenko.
I have a good mood, but weather was changed. Now it's really autumn with rain, cold, and not so comfortable as before, as early.
Yes, it's like you can feel the smell of autumn. In my city, it was very cold today, at the weekend. But now it's warmer, near 20 degrees like this, but you can feel this smell. It's a smell of autumn, so it's nice. It's really cool. Okay, so let's start our lesson from a revision. You know that on the previous time we speak about articles, and at home you have to do exercise B about the article. You should complete the sentences with with an, the, or zero article. So let's start from number 1. Just a second. So number 1 is for Anastasia Zaporozhets.
Yes, good evening. How often do you go to the gym? about 3 times a week, but I never go on Fridays.
On Fridays. How often do you go to the gym? About 3 times a week.
A
But never go on Fridays. Good. Number 2, Anna Limont.
How often do you go to the gym?
No.
Це було, вибачте. What time does the train leave? In 40 minutes, can you drop me off at the station on your way to work?
Does the train leave at the station?
Так,
Way to work. Okay, very nice. Number 3, Тетяна Касьяненко.
What the amazing dress. Thanks. I bought it in a sales last month.
What? Exclamation. У нас тут вигук такий є, типу, який чудовий день, яка чудова сукня. An, бо в нас є amazing.
Amazing.
What an amazing dress. I think I bought it in the sales last month. In the sales. На розпродажі. Number 4, Іванка.
What's the most interesting place to visit in your town? Probably a castle. It's the oldest building.
Тільки тут я вживала все ж таки the castle, тому що у нас тут є конкретне, яке найбільш цікаве місце це відвідала в своєму містечку. The castle, конкретно якийсь замок.
The castle, thank you.
Number 5, Тетяна Горіна.
Yes. What shall we do next weekend? Let's invite Tony for lunch. We could eat in the garden.
We could eat in the garden. That's correct. Thank you. Ірина Гищук.
Do you like cats? Not really. I prefer dogs. I think they are the best
The best pets.
The best pets.
Correct. Next one, Олена Ухтюк, 7.
Is your mom a housewife? No, she is a teacher. She is always tired when she finished a work.
Finishes work without article. It's uncountable noun. And is your mom a housewife?
Yes.
A housewife.
A housewife.
Number 8, Оксана Довгаль.
Have you ever had a problem in your relationship? Yes, but we solved the problem and we got married.
Good. Thank you. You are right. And Олена Качанова. Okay, Olena can't answer. Then why can't I see you? Just a second. Have some problems. Then Тетяна Горіна.
Yes. When is the meeting? They've changed the date. It's on Tuesday now. Yes.
Yes. You're right. So on the previous time we speak about like general information. Yes, general rules. Today we will speak about articles with proper names, with proper nouns and names. So let's start. First of all, we use definite article with some countries that are states, unions, republics. For example, the Czech Republic, the USA, the United Kingdom, and many, many others. So you should remember. And Sometimes we use article the before countries that have got a plural s, like Philippines, Bahamas, Netherlands. So you should remember these countries. And in most cases, when we say Ukraine, France, Italy, we don't use any articles. But with countries which consist of states, unions, republics, we should use articles. Also, we use definite article with names of the rivers, seas, and oceans all the time. The Black Sea, the Thames, the Dnipro, the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Mediterranean Sea. So you should remember all these things. With water objects, as I say, we use article the. But with lakes, if it is the group of the lakes, we can use article the. Коли в нас є група озер, ми вживаємо артикль the. От, припустимо, в Америці, так, якщо я не помиляюсь, або Канада, або Америка, там є великі озера, не пам'ятаю, їх є 8, здається, і вони так і називаються Великі озера. То ми, коли кажемо там the big lakes, ми вживаємо артикль the. Але якщо в нас є одне озеро, ми будемо поговорити без будь-яких артиклів. Наприклад, Lake Ontario, Lake Несамовите, Lake Синевір, and so on and so forth. Also the same situation with the mountains. When we have mounts like Говерла, Хом'як, Everest, yes, we don't use any articles, not article the Говерла, we can't use it. But when we have the Carpathian Mountains, we should use article the. The Rocky Mountains, the Himalayan Mountains, or the Himalayas. All the time, when we have range. Коли в нас є гірський хребет, ми будемо вживати артикль the. Коли в нас гірського хребта немає, просто одна гора, ніякого артикля the ми не вживаємо. Ніколи. And about the deserts. Sahara Desert we will use with article the. Deserts all the time are used with article the. Назви пустель з артиклем the вживаються. Now about the buildings names. Usually we use article the before the names of some buildings like museums, maybe some public buildings or some palaces or hotels. But we can't use it with the name of the station, airports, and universities. But for example, if we have the University of I don't know, Тарас Шевченко, так? If we have of, we should use article the. That's like the exception. I don't know what we also, the Precarpathian University of Vasil Stefanik, so also we can use the. And when we have some names with the preposition of, we also can't use article the. We use in these cases we use article the. The University of I don't know, of Paris, the university, the School of London, the Republic of Congo, yes, you have, or the Gulf of Mexico. So we can use here article the. That's like the most common information about proper names. One more time, I would like to say about the family. How can we say in English, припустимо, сім'я Смітів? Як ми можемо сказати це англійською? Використовуючи артикль «the».
The Smiths family.
The Smith family.
The Smiths.
The
Ми
Smiths.
утворюємо, ми вживаємо артикль «the», і тоді додаємо до прізвища закінчення «s». Тоді це буде матись на увазі, що це є ваша сім'я. The
З апострофом, так?
Ні.
Ага.
Просто у множині. Наприклад, «the Горінас», так, «the Калінінас», «the Шевчукс», and many others. So, that's like general information. Це загальна, така, найбільш поширена. Там ще можна більше вдаватись в деталі, але поки що вам цього не потрібно. Там різні якісь інституції і так далі, тобто це не важливо. Вам головне запам'ятати ці правила. That's the main point. So, just a short flashback. So, with countries, we don't usually use articles there. We don't use any articles, but when it's states, unions, republics, we use article the. The Bahamas, the Philippines, the Netherlands. With the water objects, rivers, oceans, and seas, we use article the. But if our lake has got a name, we just say lake and the name of the lake. Lake Ontario, Lake Senevier, Lake Nessamowet. We use article the all the time with deserts and with the mountain ranges. Also, we use definite article with buildings names and with the names that have preposition of. So you should remember this. And now I would like you to do this 15 sentences. What are you going to do? But just a second. Just a second. Wait a minute. I need to change something. Okay. So, we have 15 sentences, and what is your task? Your task, choose zero article or article, definite article the. You will have 6 minutes for that task. You do it individually, and after that, we check your answers. So, do you have any questions for me? Чи є у вас якісь запитання? No questions? Жодних запитань?
No.
No, okay. So then start and we will check. After 6 minutes, після 6 хвилин. Are you ready? Готові? Or
Так.
one more minute. Чи ще одну хвилину?
Just a minute, yes.
Окей. Okay, let's check. So, number one, this is for Тетяна Касьяненко.
Prague is the capital of the Czech Republic.
Good. Number two, Олена Качанова.
When I was in England, I visited the Tower of London.
Correct. Number three, Тетяна Горіна.
The Rhine is a river that goes through Netherlands. Or there are, it's plurals, yes?
Plural, yes, it's
Yes. So the Netherlands.
Number four,
Is the Rhine, yes?
The Rhine.
the Rhine. The Rhine.
The Rhine.
It's the name of the river, so that's why the. Anastasia Запорожець, can you answer?
Yes, on my trip in Asia, I had a chance to visit Mount Eso and the Yangtze River in China.
What
Просто
about
China.
in China? What about Азія? Як ми
Азія.
Asia.
Просто Азія буде, або ну,
Так,
тут як
тільки вимова. Мене цікавить вимова.
Азія.
Asia.
Asia.
Ага.
Asia.
Азія.
So,
Окей.
Thank
Victoria,
you.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the Mount Ezo.
Without the, просто Mount Ezo.
Without,
Так, якщо в нас є одна гора, ми не вживаємо жодних артиклів. А якщо в нас є гірський хребет, так як Карпати, Гімалаї, так, тоді ми будемо вживати Альпи, ми будемо вживати артикль «the», бо у нас є цілий хребет.
a river, Yangtze River.
А це буде «the», бо назва річки.
Тому що я не чула the, так? Thank you.
Окей, number one and two, Анна Лімонт.
I left Hong Kong via Hong Kong International Airport.
Two, number.
Можна запитання, а перед назвою аеропорту без «з», так?
Так,
Дякую.
станції, аеропорти без «з».
Є так само другий варіант, також читаю.
Так.
Добре. Не знаю точно, як це читається.
Mohev
Desert is located in the United States.
Okay, thank you. The United States. Okay, number three and four, Mariana.
The application mountains are in North America. Yes?
the
The
Appalachian.
application
Це Апалачі.
Appalachian.
Мгм. In
North America.
in North America. Good. Thank you. And number 4.
When I was in New York, I visited the Empire State Building and the Seneca Lake.
Just
просто
Seneca,
Мгм.
тому що коли назва знову ж таки одне озеро, так само як гори, одне озеро, яке має назву, значить немає артиклю. Якщо озеро має групу озер, так, великі озера, там ще ведмежі, я чесно не пам'ятаю, але знаю, що є, отак як в нас є солені озера, так, ну тобто, коли є група, вони будуть вживатися з артиклем «the» завжди. All the time. Угу.
Вікторія, вибачте, тоді питання, можливо, я не зрозуміла. В першій четвірці the Rhine is
Ріва, річка, ми не говоримо, ми тільки говоримо про озеро. Всі морські об'єкти, такі як річки, канали, океани і моря, вони завжди будуть з артиклем «the». Виняток тільки йдуть озера. Okay, next, number 5 and number 1. Оксана Довгаль.
The Sea of Japan is located between Japan and South Korea. It is part of the Pacific Ocean. And next, Met Museum. The Met Museum is located on the 5th Avenue.
Тут я б сказала просто Fifth Avenue.
On 5th Avenue.
На 5-й авеню. Це як вулиця.
Okay, thank you.
Number 2 and 3. That's 4. Олена Пухтюк.
I met a man from the New Zealand when I was skiing in the Swiss Alps.
But just New Zealand, without the.
Thanks. On my trip around the world, I visited Jamaica, the Bahamas, Australia, and the Republic of Congo.
Yes, Jamaica. I visited Jamaica. Okay, 4 and 5, Irina Hещук, and 6. 4, 5, and 6.
John lives on Fraser Street in Sydney. Poland is part of the European Union. And the 6, I can't see the 6.
Okay, I will try. Sorry, just a second. I will try to make. Now you see.
Yes, the tourist arrived at Manus Airport and then took a tour of the Amazon River.
Well done. Oh, sorry. Okay, so today we continue to speak about some stereotypes. So on the previous lesson, we start talking about stereotypes between men and women. Today, let's talk about kids, about children. So as you can see, we have one really huge stereotype about small girls and small boys. First of all, that girls all the time wear only pink clothes and boys wear blue clothes. Yes? So, and tell me please, is it correct stereotype? Do do the parents wear their children according to their gender, and they choose pink for girls and blue for boys, or no? What do you think about this? Tatiana Horina, what can you say?
I think many parents have its stereotype and buy for the children, for girls, pink things, or blue for boys, but for children it's not important. They are like play with other toys and things and clothes, dress clothes. I think children can see around different things, different colorful, different nature, not only pink or blue.
Okay, thank you for your answer. What about Ivanka? What can you say?
I think children like play with a toy which parents buy them. But parents decided which toys buy. In our country, parents very often buy only toys for girls only, like doll, м'які іграшки, забула як.
Toys, просто toys.
Toys. And for boys, parents buy car, constructor.
Some constructors can be, I think, some like Lego, yes?
Lego, yes.
Okay, yes, that's true. I agree with you. So, for girls, we can use some soft toys, yes, dolls, and for boys, like vehicles, different cars, trains, constructors, and many other. Okay, thank you for your answer. And one more, Mariana.
I think I have two different toys between girls' toy and boys' toys, because if boys will play dolls and expect opposite girls will play only vehicle, it's maybe problem in future. I think also if parents were boys only pick, other parents maybe think what this one parents very want daughter and we have a boy, no, son. No, I think maybe will be confused. In my opinion. Якщо ви зрозуміли, що я сказала.
Yes, of course. Of course, I understand. I understand you, of course, and I like respect all your thoughts. So that's okay. You have your point of view, and it's nice. Okay, so thank you. At home, you listen to. Just a second. You listen to a radio program, yes, about the children and stereotypes. So now let's check how did you understand this radio program. So let's talk and read this exercise and choose the correct answer. So let's start from Olena Kalinina.
The first in first question, I choose answer C. A century ago, pink was considered to be a stronger color than blue.
Okay, thank you. That's correct. Next one, Irina Ishchuk.
After World War II, people started dressing girls in pink because they thought that pink suited the girls better.
Okay, any other ideas? Когось є ще якісь ідеї?
I choose A.
A.
Yes, A, it's correct. A, it's correct. Here, because people had started to believe in gender equality. Number 3, Tatiana Горина.
I choose B, very different from boys' toys, but I don't sure.
Why don't you sure? А чому ви не впевнені?
I don't sure that I really good listen it, but I don't sure.
Okay. Any other ideas? Чи є у когось ще якісь ідеї?
I also choose B.
Maybe very similar.
Very similar. Okay. І ще в кого є ідеї?
I choose C.
C.
But choose, the correct answer is B.
Thank you.
Girls' toys today are very different from boys. Okay, what about number 4? Olena Ковтюк.
Maybe B, but I'm not sure.
Okay, you choose B. Any other?
I choose A. A.
A.
C.
All variants. Всі варіанти. So the correct answer is A. Their future educations. But I think nowadays a lot of parents of modern children I don't remember, it's like покоління Y тепер йде, якщо я не помиляюсь, не пам'ятаю точно. They don't need a lot of toys because they are very interested in remote controls, in some like pens, pencils, I don't know, some bags, especially polyethylene, ті такі пакети їм подобають. Ну, тобто, it depends, but in most cases, children really like it when they are like infants, very small, from 1 to 3 or 2 years. Okay, that's correct answer. And now 5. What do you think about 5, Anastasia Zaporozhets?
Yes, Natasha Krukes thinks girls are more likely to choose science fiction toys if they are packed in a pink box.
So Anastasia, and what about you? Would you like to choose something packed in a pink box or maybe in other colors?
50-50, because залежить від ситуації, як
It depends on the situation.
Yes, when maybe from my sister, I want to pack in pink, or інколи sometimes I want white color, or maybe пастельні будуть.
Це більше як бежеві пастельні кольори. Можливо, так і будуть. Не скажу вам точно. Okay. Okay, then thank you. You are right here. And now, tell me, please, do you agree with this woman's thought, with their opinions? Do you think that we should divide like girls' toys and boys' toys because boys can't play with dolls or something in this case? What's your opinion? Do you agree or disagree? Anna Limon?
I think that is about marketing. I think that children don't need to this dividing toys into girls and boys toys, because it is have no matter to the children. They want to have toys в незалежності. Як це сказати? Without
the differentiation. They want to have toys no matter what. Незважаючи ні на що. No matter what color and what purpose is it, they just want toys.
Also, and girls can to play with Lego and some constructors, and also my little brother, and I have 2 cars and have dolls, so it is not a problem. And I, in my childhood, also have had 2 types of toys, and it's not a problem. It is not scary for my parents, and it is good, and I'm healthy person, so it is not a problem.
You have no mental problems.
Yes, of course.
Health is okay. That's true. Okay. And tell me, please, what kind of toys did you play with? Do you think they were girls or boys' toys? That questions are for Olena Kalinina.
As for me, I prefer dolls, constructors, and soft toys. Maybe I'm play with classic girls' toys, but sometimes I interested phone. I remember red phone and musical choice. Very interesting for me. I think maybe children personality show with his choice. Because in history we would saw many historical person who love choice, not classic boys' choice, like Pavel the second in Russia, and maybe this is opportunity to understand personality little boy or girl, and be more intentional to grow this boy or girl.
Mm-hmm. Be more attentive.
More attentive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. And when were you child, what kind of clothes did you prefer? Did your parents ever make you wear clothes that you didn't like? Oksana, go ahead.
When I was a child, I had different color clothes and different styles. I could wear dresses, and I could wear shorts, t-shirts, and this wasn't a problem for me and my parents, and I don't. It was not. It wasn't disturb me what my parents bought to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to tell you my daily situations. I work as a family doctor, and I have a box with toys, and there are some toy cars and dolls, and I see that boy usually prefer to play with dolls, and the girls prefer to play with cars, and it is very different, and I think we shouldn't do with the toys of our children as an ill. We should try to buy different kinds of toys, and children have to choose themselves what they prefer to play.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. Yes, to be honest, nowadays children, they are very independent, I think.
Yes.
So, and sometimes they are stubborn, and if they don't like anything, they won't do it. So they have like a strong personality, and to be honest, it's really cool. Of course, we are different generations with them, so sometimes we can't understand it because maybe we are shyer than they, and that's why. And maybe we listen to our parents more than they will do it. Okay, so let's talk about verbs with the prepositions. So it's very interesting and, to be honest, sometimes a difficult topic, because you know that there are lots of phrasal verbs and they can change their meaning according to the preposition. So we have this kind list of the prepositions like about, between, for, in, of, on, to, and with. So what we are going to do now, we need to complete these sentences with the proper prepositions. In some sentences, we should use two prepositions. So let's try to do it together. Давайте спробуємо це зробити разом. So let's try. We have he apologized to the police officer for driving fast. We have next sentence. Let's do number 2 and 3. Анастасія, Запорожець.
Yes, I never argue. To my husband. Yeah. I don't know. No, to.
З ким? I have never argued. I never argue.
About my husband.
Ні, з чоловіком про гроші.
For money.
About.
About
Argue with, можете собі записати, десь занотувати. Argue with означає сваритися, сперечатися з кимось about про щось. Okay, number 3.
We arriving on Milan on Sunday.
In Milan.
Боже, in Milan on Sunday.
And number 4. І ще номер 4 для вас.
We arriving to Malpensa airport at 3:45. 3.
Quarter to 4 або 3:45. Quarter to 4. Перше, що цікаво, треба запам'ятати. Ми прибуваємо arrive in country, city, town, village, але arrive at airport, station, and some buildings like restaurants, cinemas. But we have one exception, arrive home. Прибувати додому, arrive home. Без будь-яких prepositions, прийменників. Але arrive in, arrive at. Arrive in – це якщо велике місце, місто, країна, містечко, а at – якщо це якась певна будівля. Okay, and now number 5, 6, and 7, Іванка.
Could you ask the waiter about the bill?
For
the bill.
Просити про.
Do you believe maybe in stereotypes? Who does this book belong to?
Yes, that's correct. Next 3, Олена Качанова.
I can't choose. I can't choose of these two bags. Or,
Не можу обрати між цими двома сумочками.
I can't choose with
Між.
between. О, я
Between?
не побачила between.
Мгм.
I can't choose between звичайно. I can't choose between these two bags. We might go out. It depends on the weather.
Мгм.
I dreamt my childhood last night. Я згадував, чи я dreamt last night.
Мені снилося,
I dreamt
або я мріяв про, може бути. Тут два.
I dreamt about
Мгм.
my childhood last night.
Мгм. Thank you. Next 3, наступних 3. Олена Кохтюк.
Don't lie at me. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best.
Мгм. What does it mean I'm doing my best?
Хочу сказати, щось, я роблю щось найкраще, чи моє найкраще.
Я стараюся. Ні. Старатися. I do my best. Я стараюся. З усіх сил. I do my best. Мгм. Окей, next.
I'm really looking forward to the party.
Мгм.
If I pay, can you get the drinks? If I pay for the meal, can you get the drinks?
Мгм.
This music reminds me about our honeymoon in Italy.
Мгм.
I don't spend a lot of money for clothes.
For clothes, I don't spend a lot of money, але тут не for, а on clothes. Я не витрачаю гроші на щось. On.
On clothes.
Clothes.
We need to talk with Anita about her school report.
Ні, talk to.
Talk to.
Говорити з Анітою about her school report. Talk to. Talk to Anita. Okay. So now please make up 2 sentences, 3 sentences with some of these verbs with the preposition. You have 3 minutes, 3 sentences and 3 minutes. Argue with, choose between, paid, spent on, and something like this. 3 sentences, 3 minutes. Okay, let's check your answers. Let's start from Mariana.
I speak with my parents about the weather.
Все ж таки краще говорити I talk.
I talk to my parents, yes, about the weather. I choose between dress or t-shirt. I'm going to eat out at the restaurant.
I'm going to eat out at the restaurant. Do we have here eat out? У нас хіба тут було eat out? Мар'ян. Може, я щось пропустила? Мені здається, що тут не було eat out. Мар'яна? Can you hear me? Ви мене чуєте?
Вибачте, мене щось викинуло. Щас чую.
Eat out ви використали в третьому, так?
Eat out, yes. Тобто я збираюся поїсти в ресторані.
Ні, так, але в нас тут не було eat out.
Ні, я сказала ту ресторан.
Все.
Eat out.
Тут я не знаю. Тут буде краще I'm going to the restaurant.
To the restaurant, окей.
Тоді буде краще.
Thank you.
Тетяна Касьяненко. Okay, Тетяна can't answer. Олена Калініна.
It's always чутно.
Тетяна.
Так. It's always hard for me to choose between two different dishes. You should tell me about your plans for tomorrow. I dream of meeting with friends.
I dream about
meeting with friends.
With my friends. Okay. Thank you. Олена Калініна.
We never thinking about failures. Друге. If I pay for the salad, your mood would be better. And третє. Can you spend a lot of money on shoes?
І перше. I never think about failure. Чи we never think about. Так?
Think, not thinking, yeah? Because never. Yeah, thank you.
Тетяна Горіна.
Yes, after hard work day, I remind about rest. Some people can't choose between home and work. We went in London yesterday. In London.
We arrive in. We went
to London yesterday. Yes.
Thank you. And one more, Anna Limont. Anna, can you hear me?
Yes, я включила микрофон. All girls dream about a little black dress. This bag belongs to me, excuse me. I have to stop spending my time on procrastination.
Okay. Thank you. So we learn some preposition after verbs that you should remember. And now after adjectives. So that's not the end. After adjectives, we also use some preposition very often, and you can see that. For example, I'm afraid of something. Yes, I'm fond, for example, of something. I'm interested in something. I'm good at something. I'm bad at something. So we have like common phrases with adjectives, and all the time we use these adjectives with this preposition. So you should remember one thing, that when we have like adjective, коли у нас з вами є прикметник, ми після прикметника дуже часто вживаємо інфінітив, так? От ми кажемо, it's very strange to go out without clothes, for example. Yes, it's weird. У нас є strange або weird, краще weird. Дивно виходити кудись гуляти без одягу. So, it's weird to go out. Ми вживаємо to, інфінітив з часточкою to. Якщо в нас є adjective, прикметник уже з прийменником, це є там about, of, for і так далі, ми будемо вживати герундій, тобто дієслово з інговим закінченням. Це є герундій, так? Going, reading, walking, swimming, and many others. So, after adjective, we use infinitive with to. After prepositions, we use gerund. So, now we should do this task. We should complete a column, complete sentences with these prepositions from the list. About, at, for, from, in, of, on, to, or with. And we have 19 sentences. So tell me, please, should I make it bigger or no? Зробити трішки більшим. Тільки не знаю, чи буде все видно. Так, добре вам видно?
Так, добре.
Добре. Отже, you have 6 minutes, and then we will check. 6 хвилинок, і тоді ми перевіряємо. Рекомендую виписувати angry і тоді preposition, наприклад, angry, close, fed up, fond, good і так далі. 6 minutes, and we will check. Okay, let's check. Тетяна Горіна, can you read all these sentences, choosing the correct preposition? And all the others, you will check your answers.
She is rarely angry for her boyfriend at last night.
She is
Really angry
with.
with. I'm very close with my elder sister. No?
To. Be close to.
This exercise isn't very different for the last one.
From.
5. We are really excited to go to Brazil.
About. Ви не можете сказати to, а потім going. Не можете почути.
Excited about going to Brazil. I'm fed up of sitting.
Краков.
Sorry. Kharkov is famous of its main square.
Famous for. Відомий через. Відомий за
через.
щось.
7. I'm fed up of sitting in this traffic jam. No?
Fed up with.
Fed up. Not.
Fed up with. Fed up with.
Sitting in this traffic jam.
Що означає fed up?
Fed up. Я думала, типу, застригнути. Тут це затримати.
Fed up означає мені дуже нудно. Я вже знудилася сидіти.
Так. I'm very fond of my little nephew. He's adorable.
Adorable.
Adorable. Of? Yes. Only one. I've never been good with sport.
At. Завжди запам'ятайте, це сталі фрази. Be good at, working at, surgery, be good at talking jokes, бути в чомусь хорошим, тобто добре це вміти робити. Або to be good, to be bad at, бути поганим, тобто не вміти цього робити.
It's very difficult. Eat your vegetables. They are good for you.
Correct.
My sister is very interested. My sister is very interested about astrology.
To be interested in. Бути зацікавленим, цікавитись чимось.
In astrology. She's very keen. Це щось взагалі пропустила.
Зразу допомагаю. Знову ж таки, стала фраза to be keen on something. Знову ж таки, це означає цікавитись, чимось бути частинкою чогось. Я, наприклад, зацікавлена, там, не знаю, studying English. I am keen on studying English. Мені це подобається.
She is very keen on cycling. She does about 50 kilometers every weekend. I don't like people who are not kind of animals.
До когось, які є недобрими, тобто неприємними до тварин, тобто погано до них ставляться. To.
14. She used to be married with a pop star.
А це ми вчили, не дай Бог, with, ніколи в житті, завжди
to a pop star, yes. To. 15. I'm really pleased pleased.
Pleased.
Pleased with my new scooter.
Мгм.
My dad was very proud to ski. To learning to ski.
Of learning. Мій тато дуже пишався тим, що він вчиться
Вчився
кататися.
кататися. Це якраз зрозумілося. Да, of. Why are you always rude to waitress and shop assistants?
Мгм.
Rachel is worried from losing her job.
About. Бути занепокоєний, переживати через щось.
And I am tired. To walking
Of.
off.
Мгм.
To
Це запитання.
Так,
В другому реченні перед last night.
так. About.
She's really angry with her boyfriend. А далі ж
About.
повинно нічого бути. About.
About. Мгм.
Тобто близько біля півночі останній.
Ні.
Чи як?
Ні. Вона дуже зла. Вона зараз дуже зла на свого хлопця через минулу ніч.
Через. Все, зрозуміла, дякую.
Мгм. So it's a difficult topic. Це складний. Так, тут потрібно практика і ще раз практика. Тому ще одне таке ремарочка. Дуже часто ось це off, так, off, ми вимовляємо як off. Але правильна вимова цього of. Якщо ви кажете off, то native speaker вас зрозуміє як all double F. В більшості випадків ми кажемо over, як ви. Тепер, що ми будемо робити на наступний раз? На наступний раз у вас є дуже багато прикметник плюс prepositions. Я попрошу вас скласти речення, і ми їх на наступний раз зачитаємо. 8 речень. Можете оформити це в запитання. Було би круто, якщо б ви зробили не речення, а запитання. Наприклад, are you interested in? Are you good at? Зробіть, наприклад, хоча б 5 запитань. 3 розповідні, а 5 запитань. З цими прийменник плюс prepositions. І я ще скину вам коротеньке таке вправу, таку, щоб ви ще засвоїли. Скину оці всі речення з правильними відповідями і тоді ще вправи декілька. І наступного разу вже будемо з вами говорити про chemist shop. Chemist shop.
Скажіть, будь ласка, Вікторія, можливо, є щось таке, де ми можемо подивитися ці сталі фрази, слова, які існують?
Це я навіть не знаю, що вам сказати. То є дуже багато різних речей, але вони зазвичай вживаються саме по темах. Тобто є якась тема, і там зустрічається 1, 2, 3. Я вам тут іде тема, от в цій зараз, тому що ми зараз беремо саме оці prepositions, ці прийменники. І це є найбільш поширені, ті, які зустрічаються.
Добре, ясно.
Я вам скину. Є collocations, є крута книжка по collocations, це є колокації. Тобто, як поєднуються слова між собою вже зразу сталі фрази. От там з нею можна працювати. Якщо я її знайду, то я скину вам групу, ви подивитесь.
Дякую, дуже дякую.
Okay, so wish you to have peaceful and nice evening. See you on Monday.
Дякую вам.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Дякуємо.
Goodbye.